Lost track of time. I'm doing some laundry downstairs. I did a couple of things like that, but I just kind of got lost in the sauce. That is my bad. Welcome, everybody. Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. Let me double check. Let me go and open up the live stream on my computer as well, just so I can follow along. Make sure I don't miss anything in terms of chat. Well, I'm going to miss plenty in terms of chat, but that's also because there's just a billion messages. By the way, if you guys didn't know, I think you guys send probably about 2,000 messages a live stream, something like that. Somewhere between like 1,800 and 3K, actually, I think is closer to where we're at. Hey, what's up, Matthew? Good to see you, friend. All right, so we are going to start with some Kanoodle Extreme today. And we're going to, once again, as per usual, we're going to do our poll vote. At 200 likes. Our goal is, of course, to get to 1,000 likes on the day. That is always our kind of main goal for the live stream. Appreciate y'all for being here. We're just going to get into it here. Let's see. Oh my gosh, do I have it already? Hey, there we go. Nice. So we got a nice one-piece challenge for a warm-up there. Solved it immediately, so that's good. But yeah, let's move on. Let's do one more, and then we're going to... I feel so anxious today, so thanks for making it better. Oh, no problem, Carla. More anxious than normal. I got you, yeah. I was a little stressed out today too, but we're doing all right. We're making it work. This is the last thing I have in terms of work for the most part for today, so that's always how it should be, especially with the time of day that it is for me. It's 6:05 p.m., so ideally I'm able to kind of just switch over to dinner time vibes, and then, yeah, we'll go from there. But first and foremost here, actually, we're going to do we can go like this, actually. Ooh, look at that. That's beautiful. Oops, wrong way. But yeah, we're just doing a one-piece challenge as a bit of a warm-up here. We are going to do the one-piece challenge going into a bunch of other stuff in a second. I do have, I forgot to get it set up, but I do have Kanoodle Shape Escape, which is the newest Kanoodle game. If you guys want to play that, we will put that as part of the poll vote for the day to see if anybody wants to play the newest version of Kanoodle that is out on the market. It's a good time, definitely a good time. But let's see, can I even do this right? It is not correct. Why did I think this was good? Okay, hold on. This is nice, I like this here. Or, for example, we could just do one of my favorite things because it's just a one-piece challenge. We just can't move light pink, that's it. Chat keeps stealing my espresso when it's close to 1K likes. Is that a thing? No idea what that's in reference to, but I believe you, friend. Okay, so let's see. Got a bunch of thieves in chat, apparently. Okay, so we got boom, boom, and then boom. Nice, okay, cool. So we're done with our warm-ups. I'm feeling adequately warm. Let me just grab Kanoodle Ultimate Champion here, and let me use it for the timer, of course. But I'm going to turn off the sound at least, just because I know some people don't really like that during the live setting. I also don't really like it during the live setting. It's a little more stressful that way. So anyway, let's get into it though. Let's see what we got here. Jack, I do like yours. Can you do pink and light pink and they can't touch? I got you, Jack. So we're going to start with yours. Let's see. I'm doing pretty well, Nakia. How are you doing? A little stressed about certain things, but I think I just got a lot I'm trying to accomplish right now. And the main thing is music, but also I feel like I'm struggling to have enough time or energy or effort to want to put toward music stuff. So that's what's kind of been challenging. So anyway, all right, we're going to go for it. We just cannot move the two pink pieces and they cannot touch each other, which they are not. So we're going to go from there. I'm trying to get this like kind of perfectly settled right there. All right, so I'm thinking we go white back there. However, up here, we would have to do the purple piece. There's really not another option other than purple down here, but I think this is fine. We'll just do this, right? But yeah, the pink pieces cannot move. Let's do blue there. Let's do that. Let's do that. But then here, right, I think, no, okay, maybe not that. Maybe we switch this around. We go like this. We can go orange up here, right? I think that works. Gives us a little more options here, right? We can go boom, boom. We just can't move the two pink pieces and we should be golden. Just like the song from K-Pop Demon Hunters. This is not correct because here we're going to need the light blue shape yet again, and we of course have the yellow piece, so that doesn't quite work. Welcome everybody. Appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining in. We will be live for about another hour, as I usually just stream for about an hour. Because for some reason, I think it's just that this is, believe it or not, fairly draining. I feel like doing this for an hour even. Oh my gosh, there we go. We did it. Nice. 1 minute and 14 seconds. We were able to figure it out. We just had to move the pieces around a little bit. But yeah, the pink pieces could not move, and we did not move them. But yeah, make sure you guys are liking the stream. The more likes, the better. The more likes the people show, the more likes, the more people show up, and that is just how that works. Yeah, I have a lot planned in terms of a bunch of puzzles. You guys can, of course, give me suggestions in the comments. I will try and pin the ones that we're doing. Like, for example, I like Alan's here. Alan's just do blue and green, but they can't touch. So, yeah, anyway. So here we go, baby. Let's do this thing. Also, yeah, how are the mods feeling about how many people we have as mods? I think we have, like, probably upwards of 10 people as mods, but I know that obviously like some people aren't going to be in every single live stream. And yeah, if chat gets a little too crazy, I'll probably add another mod today potentially. But yeah, all right. So do blue and green, but they can't touch. All right, so let's, can't quite do that. Ooh, okay, that's kind of interesting. I like this. So yeah, once we hit 200 likes, 200, we will run a poll for you guys to decide, per usual, for you guys to decide which Kanoodle we play for the remainder of the stream. The new Shape Escape, Kanoodle Shape Escape, is going to be one of the options this time around. I'll do a little bit of a demo of it, even though it's not really right next to me. I'll have to go get it. It's not like out of the room really, but it's at least far enough away where I have to figure out how I'm going to go get it. But yeah, anyway, yeah, it's the newest Kanoodle, and it's really exciting. I'm really happy to have it, and have had access to it for a little bit. But yeah, if you guys want, when we get to the time where we have, oh my gosh, we're so close. No, dang it, because here, right, if we go light blue there, we have the shape of the gray piece left over, but we can't move blue and green. Is there any way we could rework this? Probably not. And then here we'd need the shape of the light pink piece, which is very rare that we'd actually get that configuration at the end of it. And then here it's gonna be the same issue. But anyway, yeah, I think we can't move blue and green, right? So we could go like this. We could go boom. Dang it, we're close again. We still need the gray piece. That's, oh no, there we are. Nice, there it is. Minute and 10 seconds, so about the same as the last puzzle. But yeah, once we hit 200 likes, we'll run a poll for you guys to vote on which version of Kanoodle you want me to play for the remainder of the stream. Also, if anybody has any super chats, of course, they go a long way to help support the channel, me personally, but also what am I trying to say? If you want to throw out your suggestion and make sure that it is seen, you could throw it out in a super chat. Yeah, I think the most I've ever gotten in like a single super chat was $10. But yeah, any and all amount goes a long way to help out. My dad has a big milestone this month. 1 year out of the hospital and his 70th. Nice, that's awesome, Carla. All right, hope Jim's doing well. All right, what do you guys think? What's going to be the next comment here? Make sure you guys throw out your suggestions, and I will do them. Steve, thank you so much for subbing, friend. I post about two videos a day of me playing these types of puzzles, so it's very much something that you're gonna. If you like this, then you're definitely gonna like what I have to post. So yeah, okay, yeah. Let's see. Lily, I got you. Can you do purple and white not touching, please? Let's do it. All right. Let's see. Purple and white not touching. So let's see. Let's just throw them in there. See if we can. Oh, if they can land in a spot here. Come on, please. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that works. So purple and white not touching. We now have to solve the puzzle, of course, with the remaining pieces, but where we cannot move the purple and white pieces that were initially placed in there. Where's like the spot? I feel like this does fit on here like evenly and naturally if I get it like a certain way. But yeah, it's kind of awkward. All right, anyway, sorry. I know I'm getting mega sidetracked. Okay, what if we go there? The problem is that we're not really gonna be able to have things that fit over here, right? Like my thought would be to do this, but we can't because the only piece that would fit up here is in fact the purple piece. So there's a chance that this is just already impossible, unfortunately. Because here, right, if I do this, right, I don't think I can fill this while also, yeah, okay, this is actually impossible. So I'm gonna move the white piece over just to make it possible, of course. We're gonna put booger back here. Hopefully you guys understand why I did that. Normally these two pieces can't move. They still can't move, but I believe it was actually an impossible configuration over on the right side there. So I had to rework it. And that's just how it is sometimes, you know? We can do that. That actually looks pretty good. However, down here, it doesn't look like we have a lot of options for what to do. And then here, oh, never mind, we're so good. We are beyond good. 1:11 minutes again, wow. We are within like 5 minutes. These first three solves have been within like 5 minutes of each other in terms of duration or yeah, just amount of, what am I trying to say? Like amount of time it took for us to solve it. So yeah, anyway. All right, Kanoodle's a really nice game. It is, baby. If you guys want to get your own Kanoodles, by the way, you can get it either at the link in the description on my live stream, or you can get it at the shopping bag here on YouTube. There's the products are here on YouTube, and I get a commission either way. So it would really go a long way to help out. Steve, I got you, friend. We're gonna do yellow and green, no touch. So yeah, yellow and green are not gonna touch here. But yeah, make sure you guys are liking the stream. We got 200 and something people in here right now, 205. And I appreciate all y'all for being here. Y'all have been so freaking kind. But yeah, we will be running a poll at 200 likes, 200, for you guys to decide which Kanoodle from I will play for the remainder of the stream. Also, the goal for every single stream is always 1,000 likes. So if you guys have the means to be able to help get to 1,000 likes, it goes a long way to help support. So yeah, you know. All right, let's try something up here. I don't really know exactly what we're gonna do. I was gonna say something like this, but then we don't really have a good spot for white if we did that. What can't we move again? We can't move yellow and green, no touch. Yeah, okay, yeah, so yellow and green can't move. What if we put light pink down here? Although this isn't gonna help us be able to put white anywhere, right? Like, I don't know what we do here. I mean, you can technically do this, but then, yeah, we're just not creating a good situation for white. And if we put booger in like so, it's, yeah, there's no room for white. Okay, green we can't move, right? Okay, so we could also, so let's do some other stuff over here then. We'll reset a little bit, reverse. I do really like putting magenta there, but it didn't really give me a lot of options for what to do for the remainder of this area. So instead, what if we did, we could go white and booger here. That actually looks kind of sick. Then you could go like this. Ooh, but then also this would be a great spot for white as well. Shoot. So maybe we can do white up here, purple down here, and then, dang, no, because here, right, the problem is that we're gonna need the shape of purple again, and we instead just have the orange piece, so that sucks. Okay, what if we did, I mean, I don't think there's gonna be any way for this to work out, right? Because here, there's not really gonna be a good space for us to put booger. So yeah, we call this piece booger, by the way, in case you're wondering. I think it makes a lot of sense based on just how it looks. But yeah, okay, so let's go back to here and see if we can, dang it, no, okay, so magenta's not gonna be able to go there. We could, in theory, put magenta there, although we'd have to do some kind of wonky stuff down here to make the rest of it work. So, dang, why is this one so challenging? I think it's just, maybe I don't have the right configuration of pieces back here. I could also go blue up here, which will probably provide a few other options up here. So let's try, like, for example, we could go, what could we do? We could do light blue and red back here. You can go, oops, magenta down here, like that. That looks pretty good. And then you could go white here, and then orange back behind, booger down here. Oh my gosh. And just like that, we were able to solve it. 2.5 minutes. Okay, so that one took about double the time as the previous ones. But you know what? On the whole, 2.5, not too bad in comparison to where things have been before. So it's taken me like 15 minutes to solve one of these before too. So yeah, anyway. All right, let's keep going, Soul, I like yours. Light blue, dark blue, and white. We'll try that out. So it's a 3-piece challenge, but I will put them in a spot where they're kind of easily placeable, or like I can definitely see that it's probably doable. So for example, so we got, light blue, dark blue, and white. Sorry, I'm also watching the Dodger game because we're in the playoffs right now, and it's a big kind of momentous moment here. Momentous moment. Wow, Danny. All right. What if we go like this? There we go. I kind of like this. I mean, it's not as challenging as like putting them completely randomly, but I just don't really want to run the risk of these pieces or this like challenge to be impossible. So I'm really not looking to go too crazy on it here. Let's see. Plus, I also want to try and get to as many puzzles as possible from you guys. So yeah, we could do something a little wonky here. Check this out. Boom, boom. If we put booger and green on it like that, we just can't move blue, light blue, and white. So if we did something like that, that's not going to quite work. If we go like this, what are the different ways that orange could fit in here? No, I don't think it's going to work. Yeah, because orange is kind of a funky sort of shape. So let's try something else here instead. What if we go flip these, right? Like so, and then boom. Dang it, no, because then here, anywhere that you put the orange piece in, it's going to give you the shape of the red piece left over. I could see if there's, oh my gosh, yeah, this works. So if you take red, put red down here, take out gray, right, because we just can't move these three, and then instead you put gray here, then you've got it. Nice, 59 seconds, sub 1 minute. That's so dope. All right, here we go. Let's go. Pink and yellow for SpongeBob and Patrick. I do like that one, Farm Life. I'm just gonna immediately go to that one. Thank you so much, friend. All right, so Farm life, pink and yellow for SpongeBob and Patrick. I do love me some SpongeBob and Patrick. So yeah, SpongeBob's one of my favorite shows from when I was a kid. Probably my favorite show as a kid. But anyway, yeah, make sure you guys are liking the stream. The more likes, the more people show up. But also, it's free. Once we hit 200, then we will. Ooh, okay, that's kind of a wonky spot. But once we hit 200 likes, we'll run the poll for you guys to decide on which Kanoodle we play for the remainder of the stream. And then also, the goal is always to get to 1,000 likes. So 1000 would go a long way to help support. But yeah, let's see what we can do here. I was gonna say you could go red here. I was gonna say blue here, but then this is not like a shape we can really do anything about. Also, yeah, like of course we cannot move magenta, we cannot move yellow. I was gonna say maybe we should also just throw light pink in the middle there and see if we can solve around it. However, if you do light pink in the middle like that, right, then it's gonna be an issue because if you do light pink here, right, the only piece we're gonna be able to fit down here is purple, and then we actually can't fill this area because, well, I mean, no, yeah, we can't, because the only we have 8 dots on this side, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We only have 2 4-dotted pieces left, right? So the math is mathing, but we can't actually fit them back here because we would need the purple piece. So is this one even possible in the sense that, like, is this area fillable? Right, because you'd have to go like, I actually don't know. I think this might be impossible. I'm trying to think of all the different ways in which this could work. You could go green here, but the issue here is that you'd then have to go purple here, and then this is not a shape that we actually have. So that won't work. What if and then if we do light blue like this, that won't work either because we won't be able to fill this area. If you guys can't see that right now, right? So for example, if we do purple here, we would have 7 dots left over. If we do green here, we have 6. Every piece is either 5 or 6 dots. So it's a little, so like 4 or 5 dots. So mathematically, you can't do a 6-dotted area. I think this one, unfortunately, might be impossible. In which case, let's just go like that. This might even make it harder. But at least this is more of a likelihood of being fillable, right? So, or solvable. 3, 6, 9, 11, 12 plus 4 is 16. So if we were to solve that, we would have to do, did I say 15 or 16, right? 3, 6, 9, 11, 12, 16, right? If you do 16, the problem here, right, is that it would have to be 4 4-dotted pieces, and we only have 4 4-dotted pieces to fit on this side. There's no thing that's, what am I trying to say? Like, you can't do a combination of 4 and 5s to get to 16 other than 4 4s, I think, right? So this actually might not be possible either, in which case, you know what? Let's go to this. Let's see if this is doable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 13, 17. Yeah, I'm just trying to get one that's doable. All right. So if we did 17, what's the math there? You could do 4, 4, 4, 5. So 3 4s and a 5, right? So we could do like this plus this, and then orange and gray, right? So like this works technically, right? Because yellow and pink cannot move. That's kind of the main challenge here. Make sure you guys are liking the stream, by the way. Appreciate you guys so much for being here. But yeah, so we do that, and then we'll have to do kind of something on this side, right? One of my favorite things to do is something like this. You can also, because we still have the blue piece, create a little chair for blue like that. I think we've got it. Come on, this has to work, right? It does. Nice. Okay. We got pretty lucky there, even though it did take multiple kind of reworks in order to make it possible. We did make it possible, so let's go. I think that deserves a like. I'm going to grab a quick little water here. I got water next to me. I'm not going anywhere. All right. Let's do this thing, baby. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Thank you guys so much for all the likes. We are halfway to our like goal of 200, which at 200, we will run a poll for you guys to decide which Kanoodle we do for the rest of the live stream. So let's see which one we want to do here now. Let's see. What are we thinking? I'm looking for the next suggestion here. What are you guys thinking? Jen K, we're just gonna go with yours. A nice simple one, green and pink. So green and pink, we're just gonna throw in. We did at one point call them Gerald and Geraldine. But yeah, let's see if we can make it happen here. Let's see. All right, let's do something like that. Okay, cool. So green and pink now cannot move for the remainder of the challenge, of course. Our goal is to solve around that fact. Let's try something like that. But then here, yeah, what are we gonna do to kind of fill this space? We could just keep it simple. KISS, keep it simple, stupid. The KISS technique, if you will. You can go like that, you can go like that. You can go like that. You can go boom, boom. And then here, the issue might arise when we try and do, because here, right, this isn't gonna work because, yeah, the light pink piece is just gonna kind of cut the shape in half. So we won't be able to do it that way. We could move this over this way and instead go like this. What are the odds? What are the odds? Ooh, we're close, because here we would need the gray piece, right? But we cannot move, well, oh, we just can't move these two, right? Is that correct? We can't move green and pink. Yeah, okay, wait, so if we take gray out, put gray over here, right? Then what can we do here? We can take out yellow and then see if we can, is there any sort of way we can kind of put these in together? That's gonna create the orange shape. Light blue is also tough. Oh, there we go. Nice. Let's go. Okay, cool. A little bit of problem solving. Minute 17. We're back to our kind of baseline where we were. But yeah, make sure you guys like the stream. I think that one was worth the like for sure. It's free. It's awesome. And yeah, definitely, it's definitely a good time. So yeah, it goes a long way to help support. Our goal is always to get to 1,000 likes. So we're going to be well on our way there. Once we hit 200, we'll run that poll. Anyway, let's see. We solved that one. Let's go. Ooh, Riley, that's an interesting one. Orange, purple, and green for Halloween is very interesting. Because, yeah, we don't have a black piece, unfortunately. Orange, purple, and green for Halloween could be interesting. But I will, instead of shaking them up and putting them in random spots, I'm going to put them, like, in an area, right? For example, we could do, like, this. It might not be too challenging, but at least it's, like, probably solvable. So we could try something like this, for example, right? So let's see what we can do. Let's try... We got to get rid of the blue piece somehow, or at least find a good spot for the blue piece. You can go light blue like that. Keep it simple. The KISS technique, keep it simple, stupid. Because you can go like this, booger and magenta there. I was going to say this would be awesome here, but then now we don't really have a good spot for white. We could technically just go white there, but it's not really going to work because I was going to say you can go there. So instead, what if we do maybe something slightly different on this side? I was going to say maybe this. That could work, right? Maybe. Dang it, no, because then here, right, the moment that you put, if you put gray here, that's not quite the shape of the red piece, of course. But then if you go gray here, it's going to give you light blue. If you go, you know, yeah, there's a couple different reasons why this isn't quite working out right now. So we will have to kind of reset some of this. But yeah, we just can't move these three pieces over here. So this should be a little easier than I'm currently advertising. So for example, we could do something kind of wonky like this, actually. Go magenta and booger like this. Right, and then from here, what do? We could do something like that and that, but then here we're not quite there because we're gonna need the shape of the purple piece to fill that in. So instead, what if we go, boom, there it is, nice. Okay, cool. Minute 18, minute 19, I am consistent today. I've only had like one puzzle that's been worse than that, basically. But hey, thank you guys so much for, oh my gosh, we got so many people here right now. Thank you guys. Make sure you guys are liking the stream. It's free, and it goes a long way to help out. Once we hit 200 likes, I'll run that poll for you guys to decide which version of Kanoodle we play for the remainder of the stream. Man, okay, so let's see. What do you want to do for this? Let's try, so we just did this one. If you guys have any super chats, by the way, too, if you guys want to make sure I see your suggestion, you can throw it out in a super chat of any amount. Let's see. My brain could never work like that. It is tough to kind of train your brain to be into this. So yeah, Kanoodle guy, that's me, I guess. All right. Let's do, okay. I see you, Twamurti. I don't know how to say your name, TW Murti. But I'm going to try this one, both greens and yellow. I'm going to put these probably just on a side or something though, so that's not random. Like this, for example, would probably be very, very likely to be impossible. So instead we will try something where we can do, like, for example, I'll do this, like both greens, and then maybe yellow we could put like over here, right? So it makes it a little more challenging that they're not just right up next to each other. So we'll have to solve around that fact. Thank you guys for all the likes. Okay, we'll run the poll after this one. But yeah, the goal is now 1,000 likes. That is always kind of our main goal. If anyone is willing to kind of help us get there, yeah, make sure you guys are liking that stream. It goes a long way to help out. So let's go like this and this. But yeah, we need to find a good spot for the blue piece though. That's my only issue currently. You can't really do something like that. We would be close here because here we would need, if we have the purple piece there, we just need the purple piece again, right? So that doesn't quite work. We can't move yellow, we can't move the greens. So let's, instead of putting light blue there, maybe we put light blue like this. Although, right, I need a spot for blue, so that's not really gonna help. We can't do that. Can't do that either. Okay, shoot. What if we go? Okay, wait. I can move white, right? We just can't move the greens. So let's do something different over here. Let's try. Because I do like putting magenta here, but we could also move this out as well. And instead, I could do like light pink here. But then, like, what do we want to do off of that? You could do something like that. But then down here is a little challenging. I don't really want to do that. And I still don't have a good place for blue, so I should probably prioritize that first and foremost. Okay. You could also go like this with blue. It's a little wonkier, right? But you can go boom, boom, boom. And then you could technically do that. Let's see. But then if I go like this, oh no, we're so good. Look at that. Woo, baby. Heck yes, dude. Let's go. Okay. Whew. I gotta take a second. That was a tough one. All right. I think that deserves a like for sure. Okay. Let's create a poll here for you guys to decide. Okay, which Kanoodle should I play next? Extreme, which is the one we're currently playing. Ultimate Champion. We have Extreme, Ultimate Champion. Let's do Shape Escape, the new one. And let's do Cosmic. One of my personal favorites that also is just an absolute brain breaker. All right, let's get into it. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, now the goal is 1,000 likes. So if we're able to get to 1,000 likes, that is my personal goal in every single live stream. It goes a long way to help out. All right, let's see. Let's see. Let's do this. What are we thinking? We're thinking red and blue for my OCs. Is that for your characters, or what does red and blue mean? I don't know. We'll do red and blue for you though, Clueless. Or Faceless, sorry. You are a mod, so I'm gonna reward you with a suggestion right here. Let's just get red. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, blue flipped around to go like that. All right, we'll try this though. So red and blue cannot move for the remainder of the puzzle. Make sure you guys are voting in the poll down below. For which Kanoodle you want to see me play for the remainder of the stream. This is Kanoodle Extreme. This is Ultimate Champion. And then you have Kanoodle Cosmic, which is this one. And then we have Kanoodle Shape Escape, which is the new one, where it's like a moving thing goes this way and you have to fill out the space there, or the shape in order to make sure you go. It's like that one, I think it's a Japanese game show, where you have to solve, or like the people have to go, they have to make the right shape to go through the like cardboard cutout, basically. That's a really bad explanation of the game. But anyway, we could go like this. We can go light pink and orange. But yeah, make sure you guys are voting in the poll down below. Let's see if we can get some sort of good situation here. I don't know if this will work though, because here, yeah, we're not gonna be able to, that's not the shapes of the pieces we need. And I don't think there's gonna be a better way for me to be able to put magenta into this space here. If you go like this though, is there any world where this works? No, because here I would need some sort of shape that we don't have. That's not a shape that Kanoodle has at all. Okay, so instead, what if we go this way and we go green here? Because yeah, we can't move red and blue, right? So let's see if there's anything better here. Definitely not, because here we would need, I don't know, something weird again. So dang it, okay. This is tough, okay. Let's try maybe, well, we gotta try something different on this side. I did kind of like what we were doing here with getting rid of some of the more challenging pieces, but it wasn't ultimately going to be the best thing for us, I don't think. So one thing we could also do, right, is we could start with booger and light pink on that side like that. We just need to, we could also place like white here, and then, ooh, we could go white and green, just like that. That's pretty cool. You could go, I would love to go magenta here, but we don't have the light pink piece to go in there again, because we've already used it, of course. We cannot move red and blue. So let's do something else here. We can go light blue and yellow, right? Although here with magenta, we're gonna struggle to find a good spot for it. So shoot, okay. What if we did, I mean, this would work here, but then I don't think that we'll be able to fill this little area in with these pieces, right? So for example, yeah, you can't do this, and that's obviously not the shape of yellow. So what if we instead moved it around so that we have that on that side? We just don't have a good spot for magenta though, that's what's tough. And like here, we would be able to put magenta here if only we had the red piece at our disposal, but red and blue cannot move. So, yeah, okay. What if we did magenta, like, did we just do magenta like that? I think we did, yeah, okay. What am I, a silly little goose? Okay. We could go light blue and gray back here if we want to keep these pieces all in the same spot. We just can't move red and blue. So really, this should be a little easier than advertised at the moment, I feel like. If we go like this, though, I don't think there's going to be... Yeah, this isn't going to work, because here, right, there's not going to be... This isn't a shape that we have, so dang it, okay. This is tough, just based on where these two pieces sort of landed. It is definitely a very challenging situation here. So, what if we went, for example, booger up here, keep it nice and simple, and then we can go booger and white. Ooh, look at this. This actually looks really good. If we go magenta there and green there, that looks sweet. You could go yellow here, light blue down here. We do need a good spot for light pink. We don't currently have one, unless we can do that, which we can't. Dang it. Okay, so what if we did... I wish I could quickly explain to y'all why that's the case, but obviously we're on the clock, and we're getting destroyed right now. What if we go... No, that doesn't work. If we had the orange piece left over, it would have worked. Okay, so I need to find some sort of way to find a good spot for light pink in all of this, right? If we want to keep this, which I do really like this, I just need to find a good spot for light pink. For example, like if I wanted to do, I don't know, something like this. I think we tried that just now. Is there any other, could we do this? Maybe, let's see. Probably have to go like that. Although, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to fill that area in properly because over here, yeah, it's not gonna work. Dang it, okay. Shoot, this one's tough. I think just the placement of it, oops, dropped a piece. Oh no, fell on the ground. Hold on. The piece itself is really challenging. What are you guys thinking? Does anyone have any, oh my gosh, there's so many chats coming through. We got 1,700 people here right now. Goodness gracious, you guys, thank you so much. Thank you so freaking much. Okay, what else could we do? We could go magenta like that, but it breaks the board in half. We could try it though, because you can get rid of light pink, green, and orange back behind. Oops, orange, oh my gosh. Yeah, we cannot move red and blue for anybody who's just joining in. Also, make sure to like that stream. I'm gonna try and earn it right now with this this dub out of nowhere. Although here, I don't think there's really a good way for me to fit these pieces in. Nope, okay. Shoot, dude, this is so tough, okay. Right, because then here, if we go like this, can we fill this in? We can. Oh my gosh, this is perfect. It's perfect. 5 minutes and 22 seconds later, we finally got it. I think that deserves a like. There's 1,700 people in here. We're just trying to get 1,000 likes on the stream. Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh man. I feel like that one just made me tired for some reason. Let's go. Woo. Thank you guys so much for the kind words. Look at all these people here. If anyone has any super chats, by the way, feel free to throw them out there. If you want to make sure that I see your suggestion, because of course we're going to take suggestions now for the next puzzle, you can throw it out in a super chat. Any and all helps. It is so what am I trying to say? It's so kind of you, anybody to gift or anything like that. We got 615 likes. My goodness, you guys, this is crazy. All right, I'm just gonna rock one here. Let's see. Oh my gosh, there's so many. All right, we're just gonna do Pika Paulines because there's too many flying through. So we have light blue and purple not touching. So we just have to throw these bad boys in, and they got to land in a spot where they're not touching. Let's see. Ooh, okay. This one's actually pretty interesting. So we're just gonna try this one here. Hopefully this one will be a lot easier than the previous one, but we'll see. Thank you guys so much for all the likes. But yeah, if anyone's got any super chats, throw your suggestion out in a super chat and I will prioritize it. I will make sure that it gets done ASAP. Because yeah, I obviously want to, it's a big thank you for you, to you guys for donating, gifting, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, any and all super chats equals prioritized. What am I trying to say? Like, yeah, like I'm gonna make sure that your suggestion gets seen and done. Okay, let's try something a little different here. What if we go like this and put blue here? I think that could be interesting, especially because up here we could maybe try white and then either, well here, no, check this out. We can go light pink. So yeah, we just can't move light blue and purple, right? So we can put magenta down there. This looks great. Yellow there, perfect. And then here we could just do one of our classics like this, although here we would need the shape of the purple piece, or that's what we have, right? But we can't move the purple piece. So what if instead we could flip this too. You can go booger here. You can go green up this way, although here we would need the shape of the gray piece, which is all the way over here. And I don't think we can kind of rework it such that we can do that. So what if instead we did something like, I don't even know, dude. Okay, let's take out red, right? We could go, I mean, we could do this, but without the green piece kind of attaching itself there. We can also go like this, but then I was gonna say this would be cool, but this would also be the shape of the purple piece left over. Gosh, dang it, okay. Yeah, this one's tough. So sometimes the easier ones, sometimes the easier seeming challenges do end up being quite challenging. And then if we did this, is this thing? No, because here, right, yeah, that's not gonna work. And if we go like this, it's gonna be the shape of the yellow piece, because of course it is. Dang, okay. So how are we gonna go about this? Is there any other piece we could put down here? I don't think there is, because obviously if you put orange there, it's gonna whatever, like that piece is gonna be whatever. The King, dude, I hope you get this. Thank you so much, The King. Make sure you guys are liking that super chat. My goodness, friend. All right, I've been imbued with power from The King. Thank you so much, friend. I mean, that sounds mighty interesting. That sounds very fantastical, if you will. Gosh, but I don't think I can do it with this configuration of 4 pieces left over. So instead, I think we gotta rework some of this over here, right? Unfortunately, I would love to be able to, we could do this actually, hold on. Hold up, what if we did that? But then here we'd maybe go red. I just need to find a good spot now for blue, which I think we're running out of those, given that I can't really even put it in most places at the moment. Oh wait, hold on, if we take red and put it up here, we can technically do that, but then I don't know what the odds are of me being able to fill this area out. Because yeah, this is not doable. Okay, shoot, okay. So I need to find some sort of good place for blue to go. Light blue can't move, right? So the other option that we did have was to do something like this, although we'd probably take out light pink and we could go yellow back here. But we gotta find a good spot for blue. So you can't do this because it doesn't leave enough dots left behind up there. You could go light pink here. Oh no, you can't, never mind. I'm a liar. You could do, so maybe magenta doesn't go there then. What if magenta, ooh, check this out. Oh, no, wait. Oh, dang it. I thought if we had the light blue piece, I was going to put light blue here and put blue like that. But unfortunately, the light blue piece cannot move and neither can purple. So that's why this one is weirdly challenging. Okay. So if that's the case, let's just try something completely different up here. I do kind of like you could do this also with like white attached there. I don't know if we've done that already. I've already kind of forgotten what we have and haven't tried. If we did something like this, how would we go about filling this, right? So, for example, it would be cool to do this, but we don't have enough dots left over. We only have 7. Every piece is either 4 or 5 dots, so obviously mathematically you wouldn't be able to fill that out. So, hey, thank you for saying thank you. Of course, The King. Thank you so much for saying thank you to my thank you. But yeah, very silly. Okay, what if we went, we can't do this, come on. This is a tough one, you guys. I think it's because there's really only 2 options back here. It's either gray or yellow, right? If we go gray, we tried this, so what if we go, well, we'd have to go orange there. And then I just like can't, I can't really figure out, I can't finagle a good piece or a good space for these remaining pieces. What if we go like this, right? You can go red up here. You'd have to go orange here though, which means we'd probably do, ooh, hold on, hear me out. This looks pretty good actually. Nice, nice, nice. Dang it, never mind. Oh man, almost there, but we would need the purple piece. And of course we have light pink left over. Light pink is a surprisingly challenging piece. Oh man, okay. And I don't think there's any sort of way we can rework this. I don't think, right? Because in here, obviously, yeah, it'll just be a long line and we don't have that. So can we maybe rework these pieces and see if there's something good here, right? Like for example, well, if you go like that, oh my gosh, thank you for saying thank you again. Oh my gosh, The King. Thank you for saying thank you for saying thank you for saying thank you, friend. This is ridiculous. I love it, friend. Thank you so much. It really goes a long way to help out, so thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh, but here, right, we don't have any sort of, anywhere to put these pieces. Dang it, okay. We could go back to this, right? We could try blue there. Ooh, hold on. Wait, have we tried this already? Dang it, Shivani, thank you so much for the, I have no idea how much that is, but thank you so much, friend. I really appreciate that. You were so kind. Okay. Here, we're so close again, but we would need the purple piece. Thanksception, I know, yeah, that's awesome, friend. Thank you so much. Yeah, you guys are, you're so nice. Okay, but yeah, we can't move light blue and purple, so this is very, very, very tough. I want to be able to do this. I think this one might just be impossible, and I don't want to spend too much time on it because we're freaking 6 minutes in already, and there's really only 2 different combos of pieces we could put back there. So instead, I say, what if we try this? Because this gives us a couple more options. I'll just be nice and give you another one. Oh my gosh, the king. You are in fact the king. Thank you so much, friend. You are too kind, friend. Thank you, thank you. What if we go like this then? Yeah, so I did move light blue down because I wanted to make sure that this is solvable, because right now I can't even guarantee that. And then here, dang it, because here we would need the red shape and we don't have the red piece left, of course. So instead, I hope you guys understand that. Hey, we're almost at 1,000 likes already. That's actually bonkers. Thank you guys. That is really, really, really dope. That is kind of our main goal for the entire stream. So the fact that we've already basically gotten to there, then it's great. Okay. Well, almost 1,000 likes is our goal. So I do really like this, but yeah, we can't move light blue, can't move purple. Let's kind of reset everything else here and see if we can work something out. Ooh, I see something nice. We can go magenta here and light pink and green like that. That looks sweet. Go red down there. And then we could just go with our classic boom, boom. But then here we can't solve it quite yet, because here, right, if we go orange like that, that's obviously not the piece we have. If you go like this, that's obviously not the piece either. We could also try flipping this, although I don't know. I think it might change up some stuff, so let's see. Nope, okay, so maybe we'll take red out and we'll try something different down here, right? So we could do like, for example, let's flip these again back this way and see if we can do orange and red here. We can, look at this. Woo! Just 7 minutes, 53 seconds later, and also a rework of the original puzzle. Let's go. Oh my lord. Oh my goodness, the king. Thank you so much for the super chat. $20? Are you kidding me? Thank you so much. Oh my lord, friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is going a long way to help support. Thank you so much. All right, so it does look like people want to stay on extreme. I do love me some Shape Escape. Wow, Shape Escape. But I also want to make sure that I'm doing what people are asking for. And yeah, thank you guys so much. The king, if you want to throw any suggestions out there for me to do, please feel free to do so. That is so kind, friend. All right, let me reset this and let's just keep on going. We got about 20 minutes left on the stream. I am, I'm very winded. I think it's just all the talking, you know? W from the king, absolutely. Definitely go and like that super chat. That's crazy, friend. Thank you so much. Is there a way, like, I think before I had like some sort of super chat chain going on. But anyway, I have no idea how to do that this time around. That's okay. Okay. Thank you guys so much. All right. Purple and gray on both on other side. Okay, yeah. We're just going to go with this one here from Den. Thank you so much, you guys, for all of the suggestions. I apologize. If you guys want to make sure that I see your suggestion, throw it out in a super chat, just like the king. Purple and gray, but on opposite sides, right? So let's try something interesting here. What if we go like this? And we just kind of put them in the middle like so. I think that looks kind of cool. Let's give it a shot. All right. So these two pieces cannot move for the remainder of the puzzle. Let's freaking go for it. All right. I was gonna say you could do something like put booger up here. Of course, we call that piece booger because why wouldn't you? You can go white there with light pink underneath. Maybe something like blue here, or we could just do blue there. Oh my gosh. Jesus Christ, the king. Thank you so much for another one. Oh my lord, friend. Thank you, thank you. Another $20. That is absolutely absurd. Thank you so much, friend. Oh my gosh, you guys better like the absolute shnikes out of that comment, or out of that super chat. That is bonkers. Thank you so much. Oh man, that's nuts. Thank you guys, thank you, thank you. Well, thank you to the king specifically, but to all y'all for being here, and also just for the amount of viewers that are here. We're almost at 1,000 likes, which is our personal goal for the stream. So yeah, if anyone has any sort of likes left over, feel free to throw them out there, baby. Man, okay, so how do we, I'm so sidetracked now from that. Thank you, the king. It's truly, like that is so sweet of you. Thank you so much. Let's go back to putting blue up here now that we have a different configuration down here. What if we try that with, if I went like this, would that work at all? It would not, okay. So yeah, we just can't move purple and we can't move gray. That's the whole puzzle here. But yeah, thank you guys. Yeah, make sure you guys are liking those super chats. That's absolutely bonkers, friend. Thank you so much, you guys. All right, let's do, yeah, like how are we gonna solve this one though? I don't really know, okay. So I was gonna say you can also do this, but then we still obviously don't have our solve here. But I'm just trying a couple of different things. What if we go like this? We go blue this way. We just can't move these two. So really it shouldn't be that bad, but like it just is, you know? What if we go, because we go light pink here. I mean, that's not a thing, but if we kind of rework this a little bit, maybe it can be, right? So like, no, it doesn't really change much. I was gonna say, I thought maybe this would kind of be helpful, but it isn't. So yeah, we can't move purple, we can't move gray. We could go like this actually, but that doesn't do anything because now we just have the same shape, but over here we have the shape of the blue piece left over. What if we go like this? Boom, boom. And then maybe boom. Although here, there's really nowhere for orange to go that would feel good, so that sucks. Dang it. And then here, if we swap these out, it's not gonna be helpful. Oh my gosh, this one's tough. Okay, let me take magenta out. I think on the whole, I'm making this side way too challenging on myself. I think this is gonna be the exact same problem. I don't know why I'm doing this. So yeah, okay, let's take magenta out. What if we put magenta up here? Or we can put magenta, well no, we can't do that, never mind. All right, I'm lying to myself and to everybody, apparently. Let's try something different here. We could go, well, we've already basically done that. I just reworked things that didn't need to be reworked, so that's okay. Here, unfortunately, yeah, it's not gonna work again. My goodness, you guys, I'm trying my best. This one, there's no reason why this one should be that hard. I mean, not having purple at our disposal, absolutely, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, the king is absolutely crazy though. Thank you so much, friend, for the super chats. Oh gosh, Nathan Fox, oh my gosh. With the suggestion in it too. Thank you, Nathan. I'll get to yours next. Thank you so much. $20 super chat again. You guys are so freaking kind. Oh gosh, I'm vomiting here. Hope this helps. Thank you, Mohawk King. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, it doesn't even, well, it matters the amount, you know, in a way, but obviously, like, I appreciate it no matter what. You guys have been so freaking kind. Thank you, thank you. This is awesome, you guys. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see. How am I gonna do this? I literally just can't move gray and purple. I'm gonna reset a little bit. I have a renewed sense of vigor about myself because these super chats are absolutely glorious. Thank you so much, friends. I really appreciate it. So yeah, I'm just going from right to left here, see if we can bust this bad boy out. Let's see. I have been strengthened by the power of 1,000 wallets. Thank you guys. No, that's dope. All right. Ooh, that's kind of a wonky configuration. Ooh, we're so close, but then here, we'd either need the gray shape, right, which we can't move gray, or it would be like this. You guys are so kind. Thank you so much for all the gifts, you guys. That is freaking awesome. Yeah, and we'll do your super chat next. Nathan, I'm gonna do your super chat next. The King, you can also throw something out there, because yeah, and if you have, I apologize for not having seen it yet. Chat is absolutely bonkers. We're almost at 1,000 already. Make sure you guys like it. I'm gonna try and earn that like here with that 1,000 likes with an absolute dub here. Oh, we're close again, but we need red. Okay. What if we go red there? We're not gonna be able to move these pieces around to make it make sense, right? Because like here you can't do this, and then yeah, that doesn't work. Oh my gosh, why is this so challenging? Okay. I need to get away from putting these pieces over on this side, right? I'm gonna try something completely different, okay? We're gonna go blue here. We can keep magenta there. We can put orange in there, right? And we're just gonna solve this way, given that we're already 5 minutes into this this challenge right now. And I have nothing to show for it, absolutely nothing. Buff kiss, if you will. Okay, we can go like this, although I wanna get rid of the light pink piece. So maybe instead we do this with light pink. We can take out booger, because booger and light pink are the same piece, but minus the little top dot. They have like 1 dot difference between them. A 1 dot difference is what I meant to say. We could go, dang, but then here I was gonna say there's gonna be a challenge. I was gonna put green there, but we can't, because we can't fill in that space in between. So maybe we just won't do that, but instead maybe this, and then, ooh, oh my gosh, there's another super chat. What's idea? Purple in the middle also. To you and the viewers, what are your favorite instruments? Oh my gosh, yeah, please let me know in the comments, actually. As a musician, I would love to know y'all's favorite instruments. Thank you so much, friend. All right, you're next in the queue after the previous super chat. I just really want to desperately solve this puzzle first. I'm so close yet so far, it feels. This is not a thing. What am I doing? Okay, I literally just can't move purple and gray. This should be so wildly simple. Yet I am struggling mightily here. So if I do something like this, there's no way, especially because I left 2 of the hardest pieces to fill in till the very end, which is just so silly on my part. Okay, let me take all of these pieces out. Instead, we could go booger like this, right? With maybe something like that, although we'd probably take light pink out of that spot. You could put it down here. But then what are the odds we can actually fill this space with these pieces? The odds are basically 0, so dang it, dude, why is this so hard? I'm now backed up. I have 2 different super chat suggestions we gotta hit. Let me, I guess, yeah, so it's supposed to be purple and gray that cannot move. Yeah, trombone, guitar, heck yeah. Trombone's great. I play the drums, nice. Yeah, so I play drums, guitar, piano, bass, and I sing, so those are all mine. In case anybody was wondering. If people weren't, that's fine. But yeah, music is my main thing, so if anybody wants to help out in a more meaningful way, you guys can go and listen to my music on Spotify, stuff like that. Of course, Danny Padilla. It would go a long way to help support. That is one of the best ways you can support, and it's free, especially if you have a premium streaming service already, of course. How in the freaking heck are we doing this one? I feel like we're so close yet so far. Okay, so if we go like this, right? Or we can go like this and we can move it over one and we can fit both of those pieces in like that. We just can't move gray and purple. I am all kinds of backed up on my my suggestions, right, or my requests from you guys. What is this, Spotify? Here, I got you guys. I'm gonna put it in chat. I'm sorry, you guys, I'm gonna do it really quickly. And I'm gonna pin myself, baby. Oops. All right, yeah, I'm pinning myself. You're doing such a good job. Oh my gosh, another super chat from the king. Thank you so much, friend. Hey, we had 1,000 likes. Personal record is about, 1,000, oh, we're so close. Is like 1,800, I think, likes. Thank you guys. Yeah, look, please. Yes, I did. Thank you so much, friends. Dude, why can't I solve this? Is this just the most challenging puzzle I've ever experienced? Apparently. You could go this way. We could do something kind of funky this way, right? You go booger there, light blue like that, but then here, here you need, if you go light pink here, right, you get the shape of booger again. Guillermo del Toro's The Shape of Booger, if anybody gets that reference. I'll explain it, shape of water. Oh my gosh, but here we need the red piece. Can we move this around to somehow make this work? We can't. Dude, this is so hard for some reason. It's gotta be doable. Like, this isn't that, like, I have a lot of things I can do, and maybe that's what's kind of paralyzing, right? Is that I have so many things I can do that it makes it so hard to I don't know, to choose which one to do, or like, I don't know. I just haven't chosen the right option yet, it looks like. If you go this way, right, I'm still gonna struggle with being able to put these pieces in, so I don't know why I'm doing this. Okay, I need to reset. I am 9.5 minutes in. That was like that, yeah, okay. I am 9.5 minutes in, so let's rework everything here. I am literally resetting because I am struggling so much. But yeah, if you guys want to go over and follow on Spotify and listen to a couple of songs, I guess, I mean, I'm sure you guys will definitely like it if you guys are into singer-songwriter stuff. Some of the stuff I have right now that I'm releasing is very ambitious and kind of more, I guess it's more alternative, but it's pretty cool, and I'm really proud of it. So if you have the means to be able to go check it out, Spotify, Apple Music, whatever streaming platform you use. I don't discriminate, of course. A stream is a stream. Dang it, dude. I'm 10 minutes in. How is this possible? Or how is this impossible, I guess? I don't genuinely think it's impossible. It's just kind of bonkers that I can't seem to figure this out, right? Because if you go like this, maybe, but then here I don't have any good spots for blue, of course. I can't put blue in like that. Oh, dude, okay. You could instead go like this, maybe, and then see if we can kind of figure out, if we take light pink out, we can go light pink here, but then we would need booger again there. Man, I just don't feel confident about any of this, like, helping me actually solve. For some reason, this is just the, like, hardest Kanoodle puzzle I feel like I've ever done. Even though it's not supposed to be that hard. But I'm just getting absolutely wrecked. Yeah, because then here, I would put light green in like that, and then I have the shape of the white piece left. I see it finally. So you take white, you put orange in like that, and then you have the shape of red there 11 minutes later. Gross. Although, yeah, it just erased my number because I pressed the button in way too hard. But yeah, thank you guys so much for all of that. You are a super loser. Thank you, Talib. Yeah, I appreciate you, friend. Keep liking that stream. Personal goals like 18, or personal record is like 1,800 likes. But anyway, let's keep on going here. So in terms of the super chats that we got, right? Let me see which ones I can do here. You guys have been so kind with the super chats. Thank you all so much, friends. This is maybe the most amount I've ever gotten with super chats, so thank you. Okay, Nathan Fox says orange and yellow, so that'll be a nice, hopefully simple one, and then we'll get to Murple. Murple's got another, oh no, yeah, purple in the middle is the other one, so yeah. We'll do that one next, but first we're gonna get this one done. Yellow and orange. Let's do this thing. I wish I could pin the super chatted comments so you guys can see what the pieces are that can't move, but it's these two. All right, let's do this thing. I'm thinking, what if we go green there? Although we can't do that because then over here, the only piece we'd have is light blue and that cuts off those two dots. So can't do that. We have to find some sort of other way to fill the space out, right? You could go like that, although we wouldn't be able to fill this in very easily. So what if we tried light blue here, like this, and then we can go like red there. Okay, maybe not blue there. If we had orange, I'd put orange back there. So maybe instead, what if we go, and I would put yellow there too. This sucks major butt. You could go this way actually, hold on. I don't know why I tried this, or I didn't try this. Ground control to major butt. That's good. Okay, so what if we did that, and then here though I would need, we're so close, okay. What if we go like that? Oh yes, look at that, baby. That's some good stuff. That's some good stuff. There we go. Minute and 15-ish. I forgot to press the button immediately. All right, now we've got our other super chat that we got to get through, because yeah, if you guys don't know, by the way, yeah, if you throw out a super chat, of course, with a suggestion in it, I will of course prioritize that suggestion and make sure that we get it done. Speaking of, we had Merple. Oh my gosh. Oh my lord, I have no idea how much that currency is, but thank you so much, Shivani. I randomly stumbled upon your channel now, and I just can't stop watching you solve them. I love this so much. Well, I'm gonna go sleep now. Have a great day. Thank you so much, Shivani. Yeah, I post like 2 of these types of videos a day, so if you're liking the stream, then you're definitely gonna like what I post every day. All right, but thank you so much, friend. I appreciate that. All right. So purple in the middle is just the next suggestion, right? But yeah, make sure you guys like those super chats too. It helps me as well, just because it's very kind and very sweet. This might be the last one, but we'll see. Purple in the middle, how do we want to do it, right? There's no like real middle here. I'm thinking maybe just like this or like that. Let's just do like that. Because yeah, there's no way to have it be like symmetrically in the middle, because also this board's like not symmetrical anyway. But yeah, if you guys have the means to be able to check out Spotify really quickly, you can go and do that. Go and follow. I want to see how many new followers I get after this stream. Hopefully more than one. But yeah, I can also play one of my songs at a certain point if you guys really want me to do that. Okay, let me try and bust this bad boy out here. Let's see. If we go magenta there, light blue up here. The piece I'm most worried about now is green. Everything else should be fairly self-explanatory. If I can put those in like that, I can go, if I go green here, that's not gonna work. If I go green here, that's not gonna work either. What if I go green here? Dang it, no, because that's, okay. So I can also take blue out. We literally just purple in the middle and that's it. That is our only stipulation here, right? So if we go green, dang it, we're close, but we're not quite there. And if we go this way, right, it's still not gonna work, because here it's gonna be the shape of green again, kind of yin-yanging with itself. So instead, let's put magenta maybe on the top here. And then we can go, oh yes, that actually worked out perfectly, because then you can go green there. Do you guys see it? Do we see the solve? I'm getting a lot of these around like the minute 15 mark. That's actually kind of sick. There we go, baby. All right, I think I got about time for one more, you guys. Let's see who's gonna be the final one. If you guys do have a, super chat and you want to make sure that, oh, Danny, boss challenge time. Oh my gosh, I forgot that Cypher. Oh my gosh, Cypher's gonna have a good one here. Let's see. Let me check out Cypher's boss challenge here. Oh my gosh, but Nathan just threw out a $20 super chat. Okay. Cypher, I'm gonna unpin you for a second, because we're definitely doing this $20 super chat first and foremost from Nathan. Thank you so much, friend. And then Cypher will end on yours, I promise. That is crazy, you guys. Okay, we're gonna, this is the most I've ever gotten from super chats. This is so freaking kind. Thank you, friends. All right. We're gonna absolutely crush this one. It's just green and blue. We're gonna do that super chat first. LOL, no problem. Yeah, I know. I'm glad you understand. I definitely want to make sure that we get these, especially because if we're gonna end with the boss battle, which is your suggestion, we'll end with that properly. Here's green and blue. This actually looks pretty terrifying. I actually don't know what I'm gonna do around here, right? So, for example, I'm thinking light blue down here so that I have more options here. Maybe we'll just get rid of the white piece here. And then do something like so. I am a little worried about magenta here, and this little space in here is going to get kind of funky, right? And if we go booger in there, yeah, then I'm have to go orange here, and then I don't think it's going to work because I'm going to need a lot of different things to work out better there. So I think I might have to rework this already, because up here I don't think there's really a good situation other than like putting purple there, but I kind of hate that, because then I would have to do something like this, which I guess I could do, but then here I'm not going to be able to fill this little area out. So instead what I'm thinking maybe is to try something else over here. We can move white to here as well, right? We can do red down here. I need to find a good spot for magenta though, so please don't let me forget that I need to do that. But yeah, let's do this thing, baby. All right. I mean, there's no way this is gonna work because that's not a shape we have. Ugh, dang it. This one's a little more tough than I thought it would maybe originally be. So we'll see. Let's see how this works. Green and blue cannot move. Because the other thing you can do, right, is we can just, it gives us more versatility. I don't know why we didn't do it at first, is just to go like this and put orange on this side. We'll reset and try it with orange there. Because if we go orange there, we can do, what can we do there? I don't want to do magenta here, because if I do magenta here, I don't really have a piece that fits up here other than green, which I can't move, and then orange, which is down there. So instead, what else can we do just to kind of keep it simple up here? The KISS technique, keep it simple, stupid. No, let's get rid of our chunkies. Let's get rid of our, I mean, I can do this. Like that looks pretty good, but then I'd have to go light blue here, and then I'd need another long shape over here, and I don't have one left over. So it's not gonna be this. We're already 2 minutes in, goodness, okay. If I go magenta here, does that do something for me? Only kind of. I'd have to get rid of purple and gray, and I don't love that. So what if we go like this? We have 4, 8, 11. Can we do 11 with this combo? No, we can't. Well, yeah, you can do, no, that's 13. No, we can't do that, okay. Math man ain't mathin' in my head. Oh, here we go. Look at this. That's, oh, wait, no, we need booger. Never mind, not light pink. But yeah, we can do that. That actually gets rid of all of the tough pieces in a pretty efficient way. We can go like this plus this. Oh my gosh, okay, yeah, let's see. And then, no, but then we can't fill this area in, so not that. Oh, but we don't have another piece that could fit in there, so we'd have to take light pink out. We could instead go like that, but then we'd have to go, yeah, no, we're not gonna be able to fill this area. So let's try something else. Let's try, yeah, how are we gonna get anything done up here, right? If we go like this, we're not gonna be able to fill this in because it's only 7. Oh my gosh, this one's very, very challenging. Okay, and then we'll see. We have the boss battle after this from Cypher apparently. So let me. Gosh, I really like this over here, though. We could take this out again. We can take out orange and do something else. Oh my gosh. Merple on dat mobile. Thank you so much again, friend. You should update your Discord bio link when it's done. Oh no. Okay, yeah. I don't know why my Discord link's not working again. I guess. Gosh, yeah, that's tough. Okay, here. Let me see what I can do. But yeah, thank you so much for the super chat, friend. Thank you. Okay. I am overwhelmed by the amount of super chats we've gotten this stream. Okay, let's try something a little different here. Let's try maybe. If we go like this and this, no, we're gonna need something different here. Because yes, we can't move blue and we can't move green. Oh man, this is really challenging. Because how are we gonna fill this space out properly, right? I was gonna say we might have to move orange over here and do something like this. If that's the case, what can we do underneath here? Honestly, not much. So that's definitely dead in the water as a concept. Gosh, dang. What are we gonna do, right? Because then here you could go like this, but then here we'd need the orange piece again, so that doesn't work. Oh my goodness, this is very challenging, you guys. I'm trying my best. Thank you for 1,100 likes. Keep those likes going, why not? Why the heck not? I do really like this configuration, but I guess maybe if I wanted to do something like purple here and then maybe light blue here, am I gonna mess up with the fact that I have the magenta piece left over and I'd still have to put it somewhere? Yeah, I feel like this is just the best place for magenta to go. I could do something different over here. We could go like this actually. Check it out. We can go yellow and white there. But yeah, blue and green can't move, right? So here we go. The stream's crazy. Lots of insane stuff happened. I know, this is the best. Thank you to everybody who's super chatted. It's absolutely bonkers, friends. You guys are so kind. Let's go like this. No, but then of course I just did this. Okay. What if we go like this? We go red that way. Nope, we need, okay. What if we go, we can't do that either. Oh, Ooh, okay. So maybe we need to find some other way. Maybe we do white like that. That could be good. We need to find some sort of way to maybe do orange like so. That would be 5 and 5, which we can do numbers-wise, but not with the right configuration of pieces. So what if we go this way? We put orange like that, then we have to do 4 and 4, but we don't really have the right configuration to be able to fit any of the pieces in there. Oh my gosh, okay. So this one, in the interest of time, I might consider, because this one might be impossible. In the interest of time, I might consider, oh my gosh, drop the piece. I might consider just moving one of the pieces so that I can actually solve this thing. Because we're 5 minutes and 56 seconds in. I should just have a rule where whenever we hit, I'll move the green up to there. So red and green still can't move, or blue and green, sorry. I'll have a rule where if it takes me up to like 6 minutes, I'm allowed to like reshuffle just because it might therefore be impossible. And I think the biggest thing is I just don't want to spend a million years trying to solve a puzzle with you guys. Like, I don't want you to have to sit there while I solve a puzzle in front of you. For way too long. So especially if it ends up being impossible, then it's just gonna suck. Right, you can go gray and purple here. Oh my gosh, we got it. Okay, maybe that rework was a little too easy, but we did it. Let's go, baby. And I want to make sure we got that one good as gold, because that was from Nathan's super chat of $20. Thank you again so much, you guys. Most amount of super chats I've ever gotten, and it is not even close. And you guys have been so freaking kind with it. Too easy? Okay, well here. I'm sorry if that one was too easy ultimately, but you know, I needed to everything to play is percussion. Nice. I used to play drums. Was my main instrument in high school. Actually, I was in a prog metal band and a pop punk band. So that was a good time. All right, super boss challenge. Orange and light blue touching. This is the last one of the day, you guys. I hope that's okay. Orange and light blue touching, and light blue touching the edge. Yet light pink can't touch orange. Oh my gosh. Booger can't touch green either. Okay, hold on. There's a lot going on here. Orange and light blue touching, and light blue touches the edge, yet light pink can't touch orange. Okay, so maybe we'll go like this. I'll say that satisfies the first part. Light pink can't touch orange, so light pink just can't touch orange like this. That's fine. I think we can make that work. Booger can't touch green, and then these two can't touch each other either. Okay, so let's try and figure this one out. All right, so light pink can't touch orange. I'm thinking of putting blue here anyway. Let's just kind of build out from there, see what we can do. I was gonna say that could be good. This would be a little Akko Taco, but actually if you put green down there, we just need to now make sure that green cannot touch light green, right? I think they were looking pretty golden though, honestly. Because here, a nice little accidental K-pop Demon Hunter reference. Yeah, let's see. Oh my gosh, we got it. Oh my gosh, we got it. There it is. Okay, I guess boss mode wasn't as hard as I thought it would be, but let me just double check. Orange and light blue touching, and light blue touching the edge. Okay, yeah, we got that. And then light pink can't touch orange. That's weird, yeah. And then booger can't touch green. Yeah, okay. I think we just got it. I defeated the boss, and it was somehow much easier than the others. I can also, well, no, okay, yeah, no, it is Nathan. Oh my Lord, Nathan. Just throwing out another $20 for no reason, friend. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. No, we're going to do another one because Nathan just gifted another one there. Yeah, Nathan, if you got a suggestion, please feel free to throw it out there in chat. I will absolutely do it. That was a one solution puzzle, Danny. Was it? Is this the only way to do it? If so, then I'm just a boss, apparently. That's actually really awesome. I just did purple in the middle already, Merple, for your super chat that we already did. But yeah, if by chance Nathan Fox has a suggestion, I'm absolutely going with it from that $20 super chat, friend. Thank you so much. Let's see if we do have one from Nathan. I'll give you a second, but I see I am not needed here. Love it, job application. You guys are so freaking sweet, you guys. Thank you so much. All right. Let's do one more here. Oh, no, yeah. No, Nathan, we got it. Green and white. Let's do this, friend. You are absolutely being prioritized. We're going to do that. You are the #1 fan for sure today. Green and white, friend. Let's do it. All right. Green and white. Let's bust this bad boy out. Ooh, okay. So this actually is kind of a tough configuration, it looks like. All right, but this is the last puzzle of the day. Let's freaking do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it again. I don't know what key I'm in. Okay. So we go like this, or, hear me out, we can go light pink here and then booger on top of it like so. That looks sick. Then we can go like that. Maybe go red here, although, yeah, I am running out of spaces to be able to put magenta anywhere. like as is, obviously here, it's not gonna work because I don't have enough room for magenta to go anywhere back here, right? Like this doesn't work because we don't have a little 3 dotted, every piece is either 4 or 5 dots, right? So let's try it. So green and white can't move, right? So let's do something a little different over here. What if we go, I mean, yeah, we'll have to take these pieces out. I could do something different back here as well, but I kind of don't mind this configuration at least. Over here, we can just do something like gray. And then, let's see, can we do anything with magenta in mind, right? Can we do something like this? No, and I don't love it. If we do this, right, we can technically fill this with gray and purple, but we have a lot of pieces left over that I think are gonna be, or we can do this, we can go, keep gray up here, we can go light pink. Oops, sorry guys, I accidentally bumped you quickly. What? I accidentally bumped you, okay. Is what I don't know what I added there, but bumped you quickly is not the right term. This is not gonna work. Shoot, well here, let's take gray out as well. We could go, you could go like this, but then, yeah, we won't have the pieces necessary to fill out this bottom part. Man, it just like that, this is definitely a tougher puzzle than I intended for it to be, but you know what, that's fun. So, here we go. What if we go, let's see, so green and white can't move. What else can we do up here, right? I feel like there's gotta be something better we can do up here. We could get rid of red up here, though I feel like we're kind of leaving a lot of meat on the bone if we do that. You could go like this. Boom, boom. And then, oops. But then we would need light blue up there, so that's not gonna work. We could go purple and yellow back here. We could also just take green out completely and put it somewhere else. We could take bikini bottom and move it somewhere else. If anyone gets that reference, you should. I basically just handed it to you, but yeah, that's a reference to earlier, I guess, too, in terms of the show, but also, yeah, one of my favorite shows growing up. Okay, so this is not looking good over here. Let's say you could do this like this too. You can go magenta over here with purple. It does get rid of purple, but it does kind of help us out. Over here, we can't really fill that in. Maybe we can do something with blue like that. But that kind of cuts off things, so maybe I don't really want to do that. We can go blue here, actually. Hear me out. Let's see if this somehow works. Then we'd have to go orange back in between. Yeah, this is the tough last puzzle here. Boom, boom. You can go boom, but then here we don't have a piece that's gonna fit up there because yeah, we can't move green and we can't move white. Oh man, okay. You could go like this actually. You can go light blue and red, and then yeah, it's not gonna work though in terms of being able to fit these pieces back here with the right, like this would give us the shape of the purple piece. Oopsies. So I wish that there was some sort of way that I could just rework this to where this all made sense together, but here it would give me the shape of the white piece and I can't move white, so dang it, why did I choose, like, oh, maybe it's just the placement. The thing itself isn't that hard, but I feel like the placement is what made this really challenging. How else do we want to go about it? Because here, yeah, I might just reset. I need to give my brain a second here. Let's see. Okay, we're 4 minutes in. This one's tough. Okay, so let's see. Okay. Bye, Jen. Good to see you, friend. All right. Let's try. If we go like this, light pink and magenta like that, what does that kind of give us opportunities to do, right? If we go like this, well, this is tough because now this is actually 11 dots and we can't do 11 dots. So what if we switch these out? We go booger here, we go light pink there, we go, well, no, but here we have 3, 5, 7, 10, 12. We'd have to do 4 4-dotted pieces, but we don't have the right configuration here to do so. So, dang it, dude. Okay. In the interest of time, because we're at almost 5 minutes, I'm gonna move the green piece up there just to make sure that it is solvable. I'm sorry, you guys. Yeah. Wait, you got it. You got so lucky and got it first try. Okay, wait. So there is a way to do it, right? Was it like this? Hold on. Yeah, I'll go back to where we were. Where was it? Was it down here? Shoot. Where was the green piece? Oh no. Focus, Dan. You got all the time you need, at least in the stream. Yeah. Okay. Where was the green piece? Was it? Hold on. Did somebody say that they? Oh, getting it first try. Oh, you're talking about the previous one. I thought you were talking about this one. Okay, yeah. So never mind. Sorry, you're talking about the previous one. I thought you were talking about this one. We're gonna go like this. We're gonna do green and white like that and just go from there. I apologize, you guys. It might have been unsolvable, so I'm just trying to make sure that we actually have a solvable puzzle here. I hope that's okay. Here, though, I don't think I'm actually gonna wanna do that. What if we try magenta up in here? Up in here? Up in here. That doesn't look great. Yeah, especially not what I've created here. So, yeah, okay, let's not go this ambitious with it. Instead, we could try something else back here, because, yeah, once again, this little area back here is going to be a little challenging. But, never mind, not if we do this. Check this out. This is one of the best ways to get rid of booger and light pink is if you go like this. Look at that, baby. That's beautiful. That is spatially efficient. That's everything. That is glorious. Okay, what if we go like this? Though the problem here is that I need a good spot for blue, and I just don't have one right now. You could go like this, but then, do we have it here? We don't. Because here I'd have to put purple up here, and then, yeah, we don't have we have the shape of magenta left over, which is actually kind of funky. If we did move this, right, could we, in theory, make this work? No. Dang it, yeah, so green and white still can't move, but yeah, like, or green and white can't move, and so it's up to me to still try and figure this bad boy out. I do like this configuration over here. I just need to find a better way to do the rest of it. So, for example, I need to find a better spot for blue. I think that's kind of the biggest thing, right? Where else could blue go? We could do blue. You could go crazy and go something like that, but that's not gonna work. If you go like this and we cut the board in half, is that gonna work? 4, 8, 10, 13. Is that divisible by these? No, okay, it's not, okay. Gosh, I mean, we could do this, right? Boom, boom, boom. Then you can go magenta here or here. But that's not gonna work because I don't think we can fit these areas well enough. And if we flip it this way, I think it's the same issue. Yeah, where we have, we would need the orange piece shape again. Dang it, okay. We're so close, but so far. Oh my gosh, and then here, if we did this, right? Oh, wait. No, okay, yeah, because if we go yellow there, purple there, we'd need purple again. My goodness, you guys, I'm trying. This is the last one, and I'm trying so dang hard to get this one. But yeah, thank you guys for all the super chats. Absolutely bonkers. Y'all have been so kind. Y'all have been the best. Okay, yeah, so let's try this. We could also take light blue out and put orange back here, right? And then you could do light blue here, but then we don't have a piece that'll fit in there. Shoot, okay, because I really liked this. And maybe this is just not quite it, though. Oh, man, okay. You could do this, but I basically already tried this, I think. I mean, we tried a configuration similar to this. I'd have to move the orange piece back here, move light blue back to there, and then here I don't have a piece that would work there. Is there anywhere else I could put magenta? No, because here, right, it's gonna be the same issue where I don't have a piece long enough to go at the bottom there. Okay, what if we go gray in here? Oh my gosh, because then here it's still gonna be the same issue. I don't know why I'm trying to put it in there. Okay, dude, freaking boogers, man, this is tough. I feel like there's gotta be something here though, right? Like, I just don't know how to go about it. If you did something like this, is that gonna work? No, because that's 13 dots. We already figured that out. Okay, I really wanted this to work out, but it's not. Okay. What if we go red? And then light pink and light blue. We kind of already did this configuration, but I'm gonna try something different with it. If we go like this, we can go booger here, we can go gray, we can go green. Oh my gosh, we're so close yet so far, that sucks. What if we go purple here? Or wait, hold on, we could do a lot of different things here. Wait, think, Danny, think. Get one of those Jimmy Neutron brain blasts going on. Shoot, okay, but like, I feel like there's gotta be something here, right? We're so close. If we go here, it's not quite it. Because here, right, if we'd have to put orange in here, which we can do with booger like that. Ooh, please? Yes, there it is, 10 minutes later. Oh gosh, okay. That is for real my last puzzle, it's gotta be. That is so tough, okay. I finally did it 10 minutes into it. Oh man. Let's go, baby. Nice job. We did it. We did it. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Also, yeah, if you guys wanna, here, one of the best things you could do to help support is to go check out the Spotify. I should just put the link in the description. But yeah, if you guys want to go do that, I appreciate y'all so much for being here. And yeah, you guys have been so kind. Go check me out on Spotify, all that kind of stuff. Go, well, yeah, make sure you're subscribed, but also, yeah, go watch some of the videos. Make sure to like them and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, can't join Discord. Okay, yeah, let me fix the Discord link. I apologize, friends. I thought the Discord link was good, but it is not, unfortunately. Let me see if I can get an updated Discord link in there. But yeah, you guys have been so kind. Oh, here, you'll send a link. Okay, Cypher, thank you so much, friend. Yeah. I feel like it's just one of those where, like, it seems like they keep expiring even though I say don't expire. Or, like, I keep saying, like, don't let them expire. Anyway. But yeah, Cypher's got the link coming in. But yeah, appreciate you guys so much for being here. Thank you all so much. And yeah, I will see you on Monday as well, because I only live stream on Mondays and Wednesdays. And today's Wednesday, of course. So I am done streaming for the week. But yeah, appreciate you guys. I can't, sorry. Yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay. You guys should be able to find it over on my any of my like videos and stuff like that. It should have the right Discord link. I don't know why I can't even log on to Discord right now. But anyway, appreciate you guys. Only owner can send links. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. Well, can I have moderator, please? Ninja Gang. Maybe next time. If I see you in the next stream, then I will absolutely add you. I'll DM you a link, Danny, and type it. Okay. Well, here, let me. Oh, I have it now. I have this open. So let me really quickly create a share link for this. All right. So here we go, you guys. There's the Discord link. Oh man, that was challenging. I apologize, you guys. All right, click the Discord link down below. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all so much. And yeah, I will see you guys on Monday. Are you guys able to click it? Hopefully you are. All right. Love you.